The envelope was sealed by the late Queen's own hand. Inside it, a decision so personal, so unexpected. It would quietly redraw the emotional map of the royal family forever. There was always a quiet determination in her voice when she spoke about honoring her grandfather.
Been so much of his life's work, and I definitely hope that I have made him proud.
A deep desire not for headlines, not for applause, but simply to make him proud. And perhaps that quiet devotion is exactly why this happened. Because this was never just about a cottage, hidden within the vast, rolling landscape of the 50,000-acre Balmoral estate in Scotland. The place Queen Elizabeth II called her true home stands a small, deeply personal residence filled with memories. Not a palace, not a state building, but a sanctuary, a place of reflection, a place where a monarch could simply be a mother, a grandmother, a woman. That cottage has now been entrusted to Lady Louise Windsor. And that decision speaks louder than any royal proclamation ever could. The Balmoral estate itself, purchased by Prince Albert for Queen Victoria in the 19th century, has long been a symbol of private royal life. It was here that Queen Elizabeth II felt most at peace. She walked those Highland paths with Prince Philip, reflected on her reign, and escaped the weight of the crown. And now, that deeply personal retreat belongs to the granddaughter who never chased the spotlight. While other royals dominated headlines, Louise stayed quietly in the background. Born to Prince Edward and Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh, she was raised differently. No aggressive title pushing, no constant media presence, just education, humility, and duty. When her grandmother passed, Louise's grief was not performative. It was raw. Observers noted that she looked truly heartbroken, not camera-aware, not rehearsed. Just a granddaughter mourning someone she loved deeply. During the pandemic, when the Queen was isolated, Louise visited often. They bonded over carriage driving, over horses, over quiet conversations away from advisors and protocol. She wasn't just a royal relative. She was trusted. So trusted, in fact, that she reportedly had direct access to the Queen in ways few others did. So when the Queen made her choice, it wasn't about rank. It was about character. But here's where it becomes even more surprising. When discussions about the will arose, there were murmurs, questions, doubts. And this is where Prince William stepped in. Sources suggest William firmly supported his grandmother's wish. Not quietly, not passively. He ensured that nothing and no one would stand in the way of Louise receiving what had been chosen for her. Why would the future king involve himself so directly? Because he sees something in Louise. Stability. Loyalty, discretion, the exact qualities the monarchy desperately needs in a modern age. And notably absent from this decision, Queen Camilla. She was not consulted, not informed ahead of time, not included. That silence speaks volumes. The cottage was a piece of Elizabeth's personal legacy, and she chose to keep that legacy within her direct bloodline, placing it in the hands of someone she believed would protect its meaning, not politicize it. Legally, the transfer is possible because Balmoral is privately owned by King Charles III, not part of the Crown estate. This was a personal bequest, a gift wrapped not just in stone walls and Highland views, but in trust. The property may be worth millions, but its emotional value? Immeasurable. And this inheritance sends a powerful message about the monarchy's future. Louise is far from the throne in the line of succession, yet she was chosen over more senior, more visible figures. That signals a shift from proximity to merit, from title to trust. Under William's future reign, it seems loyalty and service may matter more than celebrity and noise. A quiet granddaughter, a deeply personal gift, a future king backing character over rank. Sometimes the most important royal stories aren't the loudest. They are written in silence, in sealed envelopes, in private cottages, in the steady hands of those who never asked for attention. So what do you think? Is Lady Louise the symbol of a modern monarchy built on humility and trust? If you found this story powerful and revealing, make sure you subscribe and stay with us. Because sometimes the quietest royal moves change everything.